Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 2 of our Google search series. Today we are taking a deep dive into crawling, how Googlebot discovers new pages, how it schedules its crawls, and how you can guide it using Robots.txt and Sitemaps. Let's start with Googlebot itself. It is Google's web crawler, and it works by fetching web pages and extracting links to find new content. Googlebot has two primary versions, Googlebot Desktop and Googlebot Smartphone. Because Google uses mobile-first indexing, the smartphone crawler is the one doing the heavy lifting for your site. But Googlebot doesn't just crawl randomly, it relies on a crawl budget, which is a mix of two things, crawl rate limit and crawl demand. The crawl rate limit prevents Googlebot from overloading your server. If your server is fast and healthy, the rate limit goes up. If your site starts throwing 500 errors or becomes slow, Googlebot will back off. Crawl demand is how much Google actually wants to crawl your pages. Popular pages or pages that update frequently have higher demand. You can inspect this under crawl stats in Google Search Console. How do we control where Googlebot goes? The first tool is Robots.txt. This file sits in your root directory and tells crawlers which sections of your site they can or cannot request. For example, you should always disallow admin paths or internal search query parameters to avoid wasting crawl budget on low-value pages. But remember, blocking a page in robots.txt only stops Google from crawling it. It does not guarantee it won't be indexed if other sites link to it. Next, we have XML sitemaps. A sitemap is a map of your website's important pages, acting as a direct invitation to Googlebot. Think of it as a crawl guide. It lists your URLs along with metadata like last modification dates. Keep your sitemap updated and free of redirects, 404s, or non-canonical pages. Once your sitemap is ready, submit it directly in Google Search Console under Sitemaps. This tells Google exactly where to look. Monitor the report to ensure Google is reading it successfully without errors. Finally, let's talk about HTTP status codes. When Googlebot requests a page, the server's response matters. A 200 OK means everything is fine and the page is crawled. A 404 or 410 tells Google the page is gone and it will eventually be dropped. A 500 or 503 server error is a major red flag. It tells Google the server is broken and Googlebot will reduce its crawl rate immediately. In the next episode, we'll explain the next phase, indexing. We'll look at how Google processes your content and why some crawled pages never make it to the search results. Subscribe and stay tuned.